You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
GUFON Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream rise to the top. Oh yeah.
GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
GUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I got to do this though. All right. Well, welcome to GUFON Radio Stream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. I don't know how my voice is going to work tonight. A couple hours ago, I had an allergy attack. In Arizona, at this time of the year, everything from the desert starts to bloom, and it'll go away. But I had a sneezing attack like I've never experienced. About 30 sneezes in a row with achoo, 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 achoo. Oh my God, my throat is killing me. Good thing is I feel fine. I'm not sick. So what are you going to do? It's the Corona tree I got outside. Shh, don't say that C word here. That is the most, you could say the other C word now. It's not as offensive. So do it if you want, not me. I want to welcome everybody here to the show. Hey, Lufon, PBR Street Gangbang, B Baker's Dozen, BB Gun, Double B's, PBR Straw. I already did that. Jason Militime. What do you say, J Mill? Welcome, Daz Solo, a.k.a. Blue Chicken, a.k.a. Daz Solo. Tranquility Base 69 +1. And John Sports Cards. And thank you for subscribing, John Sports Cards. We appreciate that. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just going to continue on. It looks like it's a slow trickle into tonight. Thursday's shows, they're still new. It'll take a half hour before we see the numbers get up here. So I don't expect it to be a huge compilation of people. But if people want to go back in time, as you can see, we are Back to the Future. I had on an orange shirt. I was going to wear the black hat, but then I remembered, oh yeah, going back in time. What does that mean? What does it mean to go back in time? What are we going to talk about and go back in time? Forgive, I know. I was thinking, I'm joking. Of course I know. We're going to go back a year or more and see how life was before the C-19 took control of our lives. I thought it would be nice if I told the story, something you've never heard before. It won't take an hour, but it could take 10 minutes. Who knows? You know my stories. They could go on forever. We'll do the Magic 8 Ball later. Tomorrow, we usually do the Magic 8 Ball, but I'm getting called to it. And we can only take 3 questions still. I mean, there's no break in the tradition of the Magic 8 Ball, but towards the end of the show, we will be doing that. Absolutely, without a doubt, Magic 8 Ball. Because it's never wrong. It hasn't been wrong yet. So if you're thinking of a question and I choose it, might be worth it if you could try to squeak in something there. I'm telling you, I don't know how it works. It goes through me. And I'm a median of this matrix world we live in, which really isn't a matrix world. We kind of talked about that last night, saying, well, maybe AI made this world. It's real. It's real. But we don't really know. We'll never know. I saw a beautiful tweet today on Twitter. I'll play. Oh, we're gonna do Twitter today too. We did Facebook the other night. Tonight we're gonna look into Twitter and what people are talking about in ufology about C-19, and I've got quite a bit. Yes, UFO Jesus will be a part of that. I know you're itching to hear what UFO Jesus has got in store. God almighty. So let's get this show on the road. A year ago, and I'm only doing this because it's Thursday. It's a slow intro to the night. People are just realizing we're on. You know, you can't trust Tuesdays and Thursdays with me because you never know. So I'm going to play a video. And this is not Chuck Bam's top 10. Remember? Okay. It's not. Also, I do want to say I'm getting in trouble by people. I have to say the super chat's activated. GUFON lives. Like and subscribe. Please, if you come in for the first time, you kind of want to just support. You know what to do. I have to let you know I am not a psychic. People think I'm psychic. I'm a real strong empath. I'm not a psychic. Or I would have predicted the coronavirus probably a year earlier than its announcement. You want to support GUFON Radio Stream? Go to patreon.com/GUFON Radio. And if If you just want to become a member of the GUFON Network, go to GUFON.net. It's free. Get your own page there at the under the umbrella of GUFON Radio Network. If you like to donate without joining anything, go to GUFON.org. All over the floor, you will donate. And as I said, you are not going to be watching Chuck Bam's top 5 or top 10 best paranormal vids. So this is from the Impossible channel, which he has given me carte blanche to play his videos as long as I put a description in the description, a link in the description. Here we go. A year ago this was. Let's see what changed from a year ago. I love this guy's channel. Look at this. Where else would you see this? Wait a second. That was China. China can't catch a break. They get the worst hurricanes. They got Fukushima over the border. China typhoon. Little tiny rice people going down the, I meant to say rice paddies. It came out people, but people, patties, whatever. That's funny. All right, I'll let it play. Now they're going back the other way. Oh, these are cool. Later.
Holy shit.
Sorry, but that outhouse gave a new meaning to the term. Don't tell me you're pissing on my leg and tell me it's raining. Sorry, that was stupid. I tried. All right, I'll be quiet. Very bad of me. I'm stupid. Watch it. Oh. So a year ago, nothing has changed, has it? And there's no nos. No Jaime.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is James for with the Impossible Channel. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Smokeless fire, folks. That's what a djinn is. And if you don't know what a djinn is, that's a long story. But right now we're not here to talk about that exactly. We are going to be talking about a lot of things, folks. But why did I mention a djinn? Well, because we are holding, I just heard about Apple's new release, new iPhones and all that.
Look at that
wonderful equipment, folks.
Look at how old it is now, a year ago. I mean, who would ever want that?
You know what? A lot of people believe that this technology was given to us by other beings and whatever. This really sounds crazy, but don't go away. Not now.
Okay. That's the whole.
This is crazy, guys. You know what's happening? Like Hurricane Florence right now. We just had Hurricane Florence, and there's something weird about life. And I'm not talking about iPhones right now. The names, iPhones iPhone XS or XS Max. It seems like I'm saying stuff that I just don't want to be saying. It doesn't sound good. The names are horrible, and I kind of agree with most of the comments out there. But again, I'm not here to talk about
All right, let's get to...
We're talking about smokeless fire, right?
No, God!
Control.
And that is the thing you cannot avoid in school. Now, after school, of course, you got cars, right? Now you're going to understand why I'm talking about smoke.
After school, you got cars. Okay, I'm with you.
This fire. We're talking about cars, technology that was brought to us since the 1700s, I believe, was developed slowly to what it is today. Now, like most of the things, you guys want to call them the Illuminati, maybe, right? But they probably got their hands on cars.
Some people can't shake the feeling that their phones may be picking up their conversations even when they're not making a call.
Search for online, you may think a company is listening in, and that is possible, experts say. But companies know so much about you already, they probably don't need to eavesdrop.
And then you got televisions, plasma, But, these plasma screens, they're literally smokeless fire. And that's what a GN is.
Oh, I mean, is this real? Could this really happen? Oh, hold on. I don't have the chat room here. Has anybody ever seen this video before? I don't think that can really happen. Hey, Will, good. Okay, very good. I wanted to ask you about this. He says, Willie B says, I hate when people say magicians use demons. It's a lot of hard work and practice, not demons. Thank you, man. Because that's what I always said. Magic is just magic. Just because you can't figure it out doesn't mean it's demonic. Capiche? I don't know what this is in the microwave. Oh, good. It could be a 3D printer solution in there. They made the phone, maybe. We don't know what that is, right? It could be a bar of soap. Very good.
About televisions.
You don't know.
Plasma.
But it ain't a phone, I'm telling you
they're
that.
literally smokeless fire. And that's what a GN is. And let me just play a small clip here of a phone on I don't know if this is a real video, folks. If this is CGI of sorts. This is just unbelievable. There's a person who, an old phone, a cellular phone, just put it inside the microwave and see what happens, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about, folks. Smokeless fire.
That's exactly what egg and flour does in the microwave. I don't know what soap does, but it could be anything. Oh, this is interesting. I think I've seen this.
So who knows if what they're putting inside
never mind.
iPhones, the technology that they're using inside our phones, televisions, whatever you want,
all right, so nothing's changed. All right, we don't need to watch these. Of course, nothing's changed in the last year. I just wanted to see what things were like on this channel. He's actually gotten a lot better.
That's exactly when I stop and I think, oh my gosh, smokeless fire.
We should be very careful about artificial intelligence. If I were to guess at what our biggest existential threat is,
AI.
It's probably that. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where
what did he
there's
say?
the guy with the pentagram.
Damn it, I talked.
What our biggest existential threat is, it's probably that. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
What?
You know those stories
we
where
are summoning a demon. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's what I was talking about last night. Not demons, but what if AI is an actual, at one time, a live person or being or entity that integrated itself with AI technology? What do they call that when they give you 1 million of these little organisms and they all go together? What is that? What is it called when they all act in the same manner? Yeah, I don't know. He just said it's like, he didn't say it's like summoning a demon. You're summoning a demon. But I know what he means. You're opening up a box of unknown. AI is, I don't talk about it that much, but it is just, 10, 15 years. I can't even talk. I shouldn't talk. I should never talk.
It's probably that. With artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, he's sure he can control the demon. Didn't work out.
God, that's crazy.
I take it there will be no HAL 9000 going up to Mars.
HAL 9000 would be easy. It's way more complex than, you would put HAL 9000 to shame. Yeah. I was like a puppy dog.
In the future, we might actually be going into a sort of trap with this artificial intelligence thing. And if this planet is one of a kind,
why, Elon? Why do we need to build a city on Mars with 1 million people on it in your lifetime, which I think is kind of what you've said you'd love to do?
Yeah, I think it's important to have a future that is inspiring and appealing. I just think that there have to be reasons that you get up in the morning and you want to live.
There's a movie that shows he's finding this huge iPhone in the middle of nowhere, and they're like hitting and jumping. This is a classical movie. I mean, like, this is really what is happening right now. They gave us these black things to hold, black rocks, and we're amazed. Forget about holding your phone. What the heck? You know, if you go and check your history, for example, you have a phone, right? You can do that. Go and check how many hours you spend on it per day. Now, if you
let's talk about this for a second, because you are on your phone a lot. You are. I am. You are. If I'm not watching YouTube, I'm watching YouTube television, which is my cable provider now. It's not cable, but I broke the cord and went with YouTube TV, and I love it. Once you get to learn its intricacies, it is a blast. And if you guys get a free week, try it out. I recommend it. I wound up getting a free month in 2018 around Christmas. And I said, whoa, once my contract's done, I'm pulling the cord, and I did. YouTube TV is awesome. Think about the cell phone. You know, do you remember when they first came out with the screen and you can go on the internet, how it never worked? Whether you had the flip phone and you had to use the numbers to type in your texts. Remember that? You got to press number three times for ABC. What? Hated that. And then they came out with the BlackBerry. Everybody had to get a BlackBerry. Then the BlackBerry came out with the pen. You can write on the screen. You mean what? You can touch the screen? It's amazing. Then out of nowhere, I believe it was 2005, I'm not sure, 2006, the iPhone came out and blew us all away. I didn't get one immediately. I wound up starting with the iPhone 3, and I went all the way up to the 6 Plus. And after 5 years, 6 years, how many years did I have my phones? From 2000 and I got it in 2008, all the way up until 3 years ago. So 10 years, 9 years, I basically had an iPhone related phone. Yeah. And I switched over to Android and got a Samsung phone and was blown away by how much, in my opinion, better it is. You get a lot more freedom. But think about the phone when it first came out. You could make calls all day long. Texting was cool. It worked, right? The internet was okay. It wasn't that bad using 3G. That's when I started. You connect to the Wi-Fi at home, and I worked at home a lot back then, and it was cool. And the App Store was my place to hang out. I just kept getting all these games and all this other stuff, and they were really good. And the phone revolutionized everything. Then they came out with the iPad. Remember? What's this? A computer, but not a computer. Huh? Well, it can do this, it can do that, but it can't do your Windows, and it can't be Mac. It's just Apple's product, man. Check it out. It's cool. All right. It's pretty cool, right? Then what? Then the phones kept getting a little bit bigger. Everything started to get clearer, faster. And now we're up to 5G, the iPhone 10 or 11, whatever it is you want to call it. You have the notes, you can write on them. It's real easy. You can automated stuff. You can use your phone. I don't know if it's your regular phone or what. I don't do it, but you can change the way you look. Just press a button and you look like a cat. Open your mouth and you turn into an evil cat. It's amazing that your phone can get your fingerprint, read your face, your eyes. That's how we get into the phone, with our thumbs or our faces or still passwords. You could even trace your password on there. You could talk to it. But where do we go from here? That's what I want to know. We went in from 2005, 15 years since the iPhone came out. I'm close to it, I know. But that's a long time. I think it's taking them to get to this point. It just seems like it's taking too long. But then you also have to remember they probably have the technology 5 years in advance, and they're just giving us little by little so they can sell their upgrades and make money. I get it. Corporate America sucks, but that's what makes the world go round. Anyway, let's go back 2 years on. Let's go back another year. Let's go to this channel. Let me see. Where is it? Let's go. What did I do with it? Oh, it's right here. Nope, right there. So we're going to go back a year on third phase of moon. Let's go back a little bit. We're going to go back further. But this is only a year ago. I think
Welcome back, everybody, right here at third phase of moon.
Boy, I really suck. It's not a year ago. This is a recent video they just put out. All right, let's take a look. We're here. I like third phase, so I'm going to play it. This isn't, all right, let's watch.
The videos keep rolling in. People are still keeping their eyes on the skies and Google Earth. We've got some...
Oh, I wanted to ask everybody, do I sound louder than I normally do? And do the videos sound different? I found that my settings were wrong. And when I listened to the intro, it sounded tinny. The vocals came out, you know, the voices and things like that, but music sounded really bad. So can you tell a difference in the microphone even? Do I sound different, louder? I don't know. I just want to know. Thank you, Zen Master Me. I'm just curious if anybody noticed the difference. Nobody. There is more bass. Well, I think that's my voice. You need more bass. All right, we'll let BC here tell you. Blake Cousins. Here you go.
Coordinates that we're going to be sharing with you, along with some videos that are yet to be explained. Get to it right now. Earth. People are speculating what we're looking at is some kind of hidden base alongside a submarine frozen within the glacier itself. We're looking at the images, and I want to get your opinion. What do you think is being captured here? We're going to get a little closer in detail as we're looking at these anomalies in now. It doesn't look, this is some kind of natural formation. You can see geometric shapes within whatever these images contain, such as a gun turret. I used the History Finder to go back in time to see if these objects exist, and when you look years before and years after, it's covered by a blanket of ice. It's strange to see that it exists at a certain maps, but not before or not after, but in between. Could the possible climate as it's melting reveal more mysteries that we're looking at right now?
Sorry, I was interacting with the chat room. I am not buying this at
a certain time on Google Maps, before or not after, in between.
It's weird.
Could the
it just looks like the Earth when he gets close. Where is it? It looks like rocks. It just looks like the ice got sheared off here. You know, that's my opinion. This is kind of interesting. So, your opinion on this one? Thanks, PBR. There's a helicopter, but I don't. That's weird. It looks like it actually took off into the distance, didn't it? Or I don't know what's out there, if it's foggy. It looks like they're going away. Of course it gets blurry, and you know what that tells? I hate to be the jerk off. Probably fake. It's just what the hoaxers do. I'm not saying phase. I'm saying video's good enough to post on the internet and raise the questions, but one could say, well, it wasn't unless he on auto, there was no reason to try to focus any better. So that's just in a high work. And then to go out of focus here, watch. It's perfect. Then it doesn't make sense. This guy's in still on autofocus. I would like to know these things. Come on, we're jumping all over now. It doesn't look like flares, but I don't know what's behind the mountains. I don't know. Maybe over the mountains and it's really huge. I don't know, but it looks like they're moving left to right. As I was lining it up with thing there, and it was to the left. So they are moving in unison. It does not appear to be flares. Capiche? Isn't that funny? It's always west-east, always left to right. I find that interesting. It's true. Look at this thing. Now it's turning. Okay, I think I know what this is. This is an airplane. What it has, it's advertisements on it. It's so obviously an airplane. Because it acts like an airplane. It's not doing anything an airplane couldn't. I don't think this is UFOs. I think it's some sort of advertising. I'm done with this.
Russian territory. Friend Maxim from
This is in Russia? No, in Russia.
Facebook, and I got Brett Cousins here, and I want to get his opinion of what we're looking at this right now and closer look. Brett, say flares, but then there's a part in the video these things move.
I don't know who made the comment, said, and this helicopter is checking out what these lights are. No. I no. How do you know? Did you hear a radio report? Come on, guys. This is just going from left to right. This doesn't stop. It doesn't hover. You don't see it circle back around or hang around. This thing's just going. That's all it does. Helicopter just happened to be
This
there.
is something that we need to pay close attention to. All right, so here we go. We're going to run with the video a little bit.
See, these lights aren't moving independently of one another, but it is interesting. Could be a bunch of drones. Yeah, not buying it. It's something man-made, that's for damn sure. All right, what's next?
World, it doesn't stop. We even have more videos rolling.
This is all new from today, I believe. Right? Where is it? Yesterday, sorry. I like this. It looks like a hat. Anybody want to hedge a bet on what it is? No? All right. Turn down the quality. What's going on? Is it choppy? Okay, hold on. It's gonna look like crap. I hate that I have to do that when hats attack. Oh my God, you know, this is funny. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Right when I pause it. Get your freaking hand out of there, idiot. Watch this. Oh, I wish I could find it right now and hear where Jeff Woolwine, one of the biggest dorks of ufology, videotapes everything in the sky, and if it passes, you know, his if I can't tell, they can't tell test, then he will post it. And he recorded a what do you call it? A turtle balloon, where you could even see a couple of the strings were still on it, had 4 legs, and he called it a humanoid. No, he called it the tadpole. My God, you could see the string. I mean, this reminds me of it. I wish I could probably find it if you give me a minute, but not now. Moon, Oh, they paused it. Okay, you ready? Everybody on 3. 1, 2, 3. Fake! Fake! Come on, man. Oh, it's a year ago. They were still trying. This is my opinion. When it's too good to be true, isn't it fake?
Ultra HD footage just coming into us, and
oh, it's not a year ago. Shame on me. I'm all over the board.
Notice something quite strange.
Okay, this I can't, guys. You're gonna have to help me.
I want to see if you notice it. Here, take a look at the raw footage.
You're not gonna figure. You're
right,
not
did you
gonna
see it? Let's
see
do
what
it
they
again.
see. There's no way
All
you
right.
can.
All right, still didn't. Okay, look to your right.
Here, I'm gonna put the link
We're
in
gonna
the
slow
chat
things
room
down.
in case anybody
watch
wants
from
to
there.
figure this one out.
One more time.
At the 7-minute mark,
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
zoom
put it
in.
in there.
I still want to see if you guys see what I'm talking about. You gotta have a good eye for this stuff.
I put that in the chat room because go to 7 minutes and 30 seconds or whatever. I just want to see if you can see what they see, because I see the UFO. It's going to come and pass through here, right? By the way, there's another one that they don't mention up here somewhere, which leads me to believe that this is ice crystals, but nonetheless, or debris, or they say, or Blake says, that it stops here. He goes, boom. And then he says, there. He goes, it stops. Well, you'll see. And I don't see what they see. I see it continually moving from right to left from this little thing here. But I don't see where it came there.
All right, there it goes. Whatever it is, flying in space, captured in ultra 4K footage. And look, super close up. Boom, stops, and definitely darts off.
Okay. Where did it stop from? Because it doesn't come from over here. It comes from here. And it's coming this way. And then he says, boom, it stops. It never stopped. It never stopped.
And look, super close up. Boom, stops, and definitely
What is he
darts
talking
off.
about? I don't
It seems that it actually made contact with the ISS.
He's saying it touched the ISS. I don't see it. I need help.
There.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, did he just rewind it?
It's just kind of hovering there.
Hold on.
It seems that it actually made contact with the ISS. Reversing. There.
Oh, he did reverse it.
It's just kind of hovering there. And then as soon as it touches the ISS, boom, something seems to have deflected it.
I can't figure it out. Hey, thank you, DB Cooper. Sorry, I messed it up already. First chance. What do you mean? Dude, $5 on the super chat is the most amazing thing. Thank you so much, man. You just did. Oh, yeah, you got a Jimmy John's. Cool. Support your local Jimmy John's. Yeah, guys, order some delivery from Jimmy John's. They're subs, right? Yeah, I think they're subs. I haven't been to a Jimmy John's in around Christmas. I think I ate there with my folks. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Awesome, man. DB Cooper, the original DB Cooper. All right, let's go back a little. Here we go.
Yes, boom, something seems to have deflected it. Is this some kind of defense that the ISS has against UFOs? Wow. All right. You saw it there, and I want to go over this a little bit with you guys, the world. We broke it down. I'm sure you're going to see this everywhere on the internet, but we, right here at Third Phase Moon, was the first to.
Hey, what do you say to Area 503? I'm hanging good, hanging well, hanging where it always hung. Hey ho, how's it going with you? Keeping your family safe and warm? Good, great, good to have you here. My voice isn't working well tonight, but that's not why there's more bass. I think it's because it just is. I things. I know that I sense it, that Chuck Bam is lurking. And Chuck, we appreciate you hanging out. Thank you very much. You don't have to say anything. Not hey, FAP with the 6. He says D Cooper SOB. Thank you guys. I guess you got the memo. Don't forget, you got the memo. You know what time you have to donate, because that's what I'm being accused of by Insecure Team 10. Says that I tell everybody to give me the money so it looks like I'm making money, and then I give it back. DB Cooper again with the $7 outdoes FAP on a $6. This is like, hey, we got GUFON Radio Super Chat. We got D Cooper with the $5. Do we have a 6? We got a 6. I got an FAP with a Super Chat at $6 and even calls out D Cooper, you so cheap SOB. D Cooper comes back with the $7 Super Chat. Holy shit. No words. He just posts it. Outdoes FAP. This is amazing. This has never happened before in GUFON Super Chat history. Oh, I feel it. I'm going to write it down. And when it happens, I'm going to show you I was right. Hold on. I'm going to write it. I'm psychic, guys. I'm psychic. Okay, I wrote it down. And what time? 7:36 my time. And it's the 26th, 3:26. Okay, I'm psychic. I'm predicting the chat room. And I'm going to blow all of your minds. It's not going to happen now, but when it does, forget about it. Yeah, because I sent the guy to email to do it at a certain time. That's what we all do here. Thank you guys for the super chats. You guys are fun. Good times. Thank you very much. He tapped out. Yep, he did. It's been over 30 seconds. Because it takes about, 20 seconds to do a super chat, and you figure a count of 10 on top of the 20. All right, guys, I don't know. I need to know, because I won't be able to sleep. How is Blake seeing something sticking? No, I don't think you were here, PBR. I had an allergy attack earlier, and sneezed about 30 times hard. And I haven't spoken that much because I'm home by myself, and I really don't talk to myself that much unless I'm practicing voices. And I'm still talking. Let's get back to this. Let me know where this thing comes from. I know it comes from left to right, but Blaking, it's stopping, touching the space station, then taking off.
Super close up. Boom stops and definitely darts off.
Where's it stopping?
4K footage. And look.
Watch.
Super close up. Boom stops and
what?
Super close up. Boom stops and
it doesn't.
Super
though.
Close up. Boom stops and definitely.
It doesn't. Though.
Super close up. Boom stops and in ultra 4K footage. And look. Super close up. Boom stops and definitely dark.
Does anybody know what that means? Oh, you heard me? I have COVID throat. No, I'm fine. Trust me. But tomorrow's show, by the way, we're doing 5 hours, 2 hours here, and then we're going over to the Spaced Out Roundtable show, minus PBR. I had no choice. I had to throw it in there. I'm sorry. I just did it. And I don't need a test. I'm fine. Look, I don't want to get tested. If I got it and go and I die, so be it. That was the life that I was given. COVID-19. Now tell me where the hell this comes from. Nobody's going to help me out, right? You can't tell me where this UFO... Well, screw it. All right, coming up in a little bit, we're going to go a little further back in time with a story that I've got that I never told, supposedly. I don't even know if I can tell it. I don't even know. if it's legal. I'm joking. Let's go back a year here. Let's see what third phase was doing. Third phase of moon. All right, check this out. Let's do a little bit of this real quick while we're on talking about it. This money you're supposed to get, right? Coronavirus checks direct deposited are coming. Here's everything you need to know. I'm going to put this in the chat room for you so you guys have it. I'm just showing you this so you have the link in case. I know everybody's got it, but I was told that I'm a public talking head and I have a responsibility to. We've reached 120,000. That was weird. That's how many subscribers we got right now. We just broke the 120,000 mark. You know what I mean when I say I'm looking right at it. This is what I mean, not what I said. If you made less than 75,000 in 2019, you will be eligible for the full payment of $1,200. Couples who filed jointly and made less than 150 will get $2,400. An individual filed as head of the household and earned 112. That's me. $1,200 or less. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. And for every child, you get $500. So you can't have a kid now. Pretty amazing. If you made more than 75,000, your payment will be reduced by $5 for every $100 of income that exceeds the limits. So if you made 80,000 in 2019, you'll receive. That's bullshit. Yeah, I understand, but everybody. I'm not even going to say because I don't know what everybody else does, but I can only tell you what I do. You live up to your means. Me and my wife did very well when we were together. Combined, it was over 200,000. But we lived right at the mean. If she lost her job or I lost mine, we would have been in trouble. More or less, it would have taken a month, but it's true. We didn't save any money. We lived a life, and that's okay. We thought it was going to last forever. Anyway, that's that. All right, and I also want to talk about this. So, very interesting. We were talking about this the other day. Skinwalker Ranch. You want to go back a few years? What was it when the Skinwalker Ranch got popular in 2005? Well, this is the real estate guy who bought Skinwalker Ranch. Brandon Fugel bought the infamous Utah ranch from aerospace billionaire Robert Bigelow. Amazing. Yeah, pretty much D. Cooper said it right. When you break it down, this will cost us all about $8,000 in the long run. The government, oh yeah, they get the money back. Oh, no doubt. Of course. You got to give it back. Are you kidding? The next 2 years, they're going to be good. Just not great. The person who owns Skinwalker Ranch, a supposedly UFO hotspot in Utah, has decided to come out of the shadows. Do you know next month or next week, March 1st, the TV show about this is coming out? I didn't know. 22 stories up in a striking glass building in downtown Salt Lake City, he sat down with Brandon Fugel, a real estate mogul and tech investor. Overlooking the city skyline, the 46-year-old business leader pointed out Utah's most famous landmarks, Temple Square, the global headquarters of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the Mormons, and only 2 blocks north of it, Utah's state capitol building. Surrounding these thrones of church and state, 2 ideals that are not totally separate, were half a dozen commercial buildings and skyscrapers that Fugel has represented. So he's a pretty rich guy. You can ask me anything, the guy says, and I'll tell you the truth. He said, turning away from the window, sat down at a long table. I immediately asked him the question I had been waiting to ask since I boarded my flight to Utah. Why the hell did you buy Skinwalker Ranch? Are you crazy? He burst out laughing, maybe a little. The ranch is a 512-acre property in Utah. Anyway. He kept his secret identity now in November. Fugel invited the ranch, which he has overhauled sensors and cameras designed to detect UFOs or other anomalies. At the time, he would only allow me to come if I promised him anonymous in that initial story. However, he since agreed that he's got to come forward. Why does someone like you buy something like Skinwalker Ranch? I asked. You're right. It's strange. Skinwalker Ranch as a project is so unconventional and so outside of my normal course of business and really, frankly, anyone's normal course of business that it presents a whole new problem set, he said. I've lost some sleep over it. I worry about what some of my clients and colleagues will think. It's controversial. That is why I waited so long to stay out of the spotlight. Fugel says that he knew he could not keep his ownership of the ranch secret forever. Recently, the ranch was the subject of a broad intelligence agency known as OSAP. 22 million Bigelow. Paranormal. Yeah. Fugel is a science fiction geek. He has a large movie memorabilia collection, complete with the shot-up jacket Arnold Schwarzenegger wore in the and the black robe Miranda wore in the movie when he sentenced General Zod to an eternity Krypton's interdimensional prison system. He's always been nerdy, thought about future possibilities. Fugel's journey to Skinwalker Ranch began in 2010. I see colors. Green chicken. What do you say? Oh my gosh, a $5 super chat. Thank you very much. You 40 on 2018 or 2018 to get it right. If you didn't file, you won't get anything. Old people security will rush out and file 2019 for the first and clog it up. That's true. Some 250 people are going to clog the system up. Right. That $5 super chat. And I think Green Chicken is. So thank you. Lisa Marie Presley, welcome back. How you doing? All right. Good to hear. All right. Where are we? Did we do that? Yeah. $5 super chat. Anyway, thank you for that, man. That was awesome. Trying to get my voice back here. He says it was a challenging time, admittingly. We were governed by this childlike wonder. We were filled with excitement and gut-wrenching frustration at every turn. This is amazing what he says here in a minute. This is crazy. He continued to invest in and launch other technology companies. Says it's James Bond Mission Impossible technology, I guess, that he works with. Though Fugel's pursuit of breakthroughs in advanced physics was not a success, there was a silver lining. Several scientists who were brought in to consult on the project, namely Al Putoff and Dr. Christopher Green, who just donated, were also involved in Bigelow's DIA project. They became friends even after the project was shut down in 2014. Fugel stayed in touch with these scientists. They wanted to introduce me to Mr. Bigelow because of the positive experience we had working together. If I'd be willing to potentially entertain me Bigelow regarding the ranch. Okay, so this guy bought the ranch. He's going to do the research. Check it out. Look at his room. Bigelow left all this there, but it was an absolute honor to meet Bigelow. Say what you want about his beliefs and practices. He's a very intriguing fellow. Reminded me of James Bond villain lair. It's pretty cool. The sale was a Fugel in on his copter and assessed the property, purchased Skinwalker Ranch following months of legal negotiations. The important scientific mission aside, provides an escape for me from my daily work. Believes, look, that he was the ideal successor. What does that mean? With the back commercial development and a passion for science, He also lives and works in Utah. The successor to the previous owner, Bigelow, to continue, right? So the interviewer asks, do you think you will make history? Well, we're all judged by it in the actually don't know. But I do believe this project has significant scientific value. Do you believe in aliens? Science and discovery are what drive me. It's not money. It's not that I'm obsessed with those or little green men or cattle mutilations or shape-shifting demonic entities, crop circles, etc. I have no idea if aliens exist. You'd have to ask them. That's a dumb answer. Right? A 46-year-old guy worth all this money gives that kind of answer. And the aliens. Do you exist? Ask the aliens off. I don't like this. I don't. Professor, I think he's an ass. He's not doing anything to us. Where do you think it's going to go? It's going to go right into Bigelow's pocketbook, into his purse. We're never going to see it again. So this guy could own the property for another 20 years when you and I are dead and old or can't remember or care anymore. God, I hate Skinwalker Ranch. By the way, Jeff Willis and I are going to the perimeter of Star Ranch Saturday. And we're going to do some research in the perimeter, in and around, well, not in the perimeter of Stardust. It's supposed to be the sister prop of Skinwalker. We can't go into the Stardust Ranch, but the perimeter is filled with anomalous activity, probably a lot more than what's in that ranch. So we're going to go do an investigation. Cameras, lights, and action, not in that order. Very excited. Here in this interview, this is interesting to me, what he says here. I'm gonna like the guy by the end of the article. Right now, I'm mad at him. People have stated that you are trying to develop a paranormal retreat or tourist destination. He says that's ridiculous, not even true. Nothing in ranch for richers to visit like Ghost Adventures crew. And the upcoming TV show, financial stake in it for you? Oh, yeah, it's History TV. Is there a financial stake in it for you? I personally take a penny related to my involvement with the show. The show is primarily a vehicle to an public regarding the reality of what monitoring and recording is the greatest scientific problem of our time. I will hear the ranch hidden from the public show presents opportunity to allow the public some access and view of what is truly occurring there. Open the gate, be irresponsible. How about the local indigenous groups? Have you been in the process? Have they been involved in the process? He says, oh, yeah. We've been working with the Native Americans securing the property, as well as reaching out to all tribal leaders in collaboration focused on science. There may be historical and cultural aspects related to the property that we will need to carefully consider and study in the future. One of our full-time caretakers is a credentialed and published anthropologist, which I think underscores the fact that we are committed to the history of the property, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for the land and the tribes that surround it. What do you think it is? He asks. Have you had any strange experiences on the ranch itself? I have no idea. Perhaps it's an intelligence from another reality or dimension. Perhaps it is some unknown natural phenomenon. I'm open to many possibilities. My personal beliefs here don't really matter. What does the data say? That's all that matters. No, he's wrong. He's so wrong. I'm not like a guy. How can you say your personal beliefs do matter? It's what drives you to your beliefs, right? It keeps driving you in what you see and what you think you're seeing and what you think you believe in. That's why after all of this data, he should give it to an outside source and have them look at it without knowing what they're looking at. You see what I'm saying? Have a person who doesn't give a shnikey about paranormal. Have them look at this, listen to this, analyze this data. You don't tell him where it came from. He may think it's paranormal, but he doesn't know. Let this outsider investigate it. Look at the data. Let's see what he says. I don't want some biased opinion of what he thinks it is. And he's trying that. I get it. He says that's all that matters. It's the data. Wrong. Well, anyway, currently we have evidence for anomalous injuries, footage of anomalous aerial phenomena, transient EMF, and a whole array of other bizarre things. God, that's crazy. Well, Jason Miller. Oh, Jason. 100. You haven't seen any of it. I thought I mailed it, dude. It'll be there. You gave me the right address. I'll talk to you later. But thanks. What time? Yeah, 7:55. Perfect timing. I'll give you a thumbs up and you didn't even see it. Thank you for sticking to the that was good. Yeah, that was really good. I appreciate you so much. Anyway, I like what the guy just said. I don't know. What am I? You guys are crazy with these super chats. Let me make sure we keep that up there a little long, like that. Oh, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. I don't even know what except thank you times over. You'll get it back. It's in the mail on the way. Well, I didn't know you were going to do this. Get the 80 back you sent. Thank you. And everybody else, even Tommy L, who donated $500, he's gotten it by now, I know. Yeah, Pat, super chat. Did Bigelow give you any data or evidence from his investigations? Do you intend to release this evidence you collect? First of all, Bigelow is public. He says he hasn't seen it. And it's an information on a peer-reviewed picture. Yeah, you know, in order for something to be properly understood from a perspective, it has to be characterized physically. Have repeatable results. It can't be anecdotal. It can't be random. There have laws that, and right now, what we're doing is trying to gain a better understanding, or a physical laws challenged right now. This is crazy stuff. They're seeing skinwalk and forget Tuesday night will be streamed from there. Probably 1 a.m. Eastern is when it'll. So, you know, keep your eyes open. Let's on to, because we're going on Twitter. I'm sorry, guys. Wait a second. Where'd that come from? Oh, check it out, guys. Guys, here it is. My prediction. Oh my God. I was wrong, but I was right. Lisa, no. Lisa. With an 11. No, I don't. Throat's not sore, but look what I wrote down. I wrote Pat is going to have the or an 11 super chat is you. Thank you very much, Lisa Marie Presley. You didn't have to do that. So you didn't have to. I appreciate it. Also, Patreon member. It won't. Oh wait, I didn't see what. I did see it. Read the rest. Donation towards Ricola lozenges for G. All right. If I wake up tomorrow and I still have this blemish on my vocal cords, I promise. Thank you. Lisa is Pat. No. please. Lisa can't be Pat. Maybe that's the prediction I made. That's funny. The 11/11 pop, and Pat's not here to taking the night off. Okay. Here's to be here at all, really. But they choose to be, and let's get over to Twitter, and then we're seriously time. I got, which I think might be interesting. I don't know if the parent even tell it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll come up with another one. There's some things about the story that, normally I wouldn't talk about here. Tonight's show is just extra. I really do Tuesdays going every because of the events. And then why not? We got to talk about. Just keep going until I can't go anymore. All right, here we go. Let me pull this up. As you know, I think we're just social media platform. So let me pull up. I have them all in front of me so you can see them. I may switch over to the other screen now. All right, here we go. First one. This one from our good old boy, UFO Jesus. He tweets, and this is a two-parter, but he says, virus, not allowed. I don't want to say it too loud. We were 91 is very depressing, he says, but I hope the world will come at it with a more compassionate spirit. And I do think crisis could contribute to the disclosure and unexpected. Can we afford to withhold verification of human extraordinary technology from those that would be brought by this revelation, such as scientists, engineers, academics, and journalists? I think so. We need the technological innovation renaissance that from disclosure, and we need it right now. So if you really use this, what he's really saying is that I think the C91 in worldwide incident, other unified world, because we need help. We're dying. Didn't I just see where how year is it 300,000 a year, or is it 30,000 die? It's a lot. I think it's 300,000 die of the flu every year. Am I wrong? I think I'm going to come up on. And we've only seen how many thousands? How many thousands have died with E91? 60,000? Well, we're probably going to surpass it. It's 300,000 the flu every year. Die from the regular flu, right? And we're at 80,000. Tomorrow we're going to wake up, it'll be at 90. We're going to pass it. I don't know. I think, and I'm betting somebody took a bet. I think coronavirus it's peaked. He's got 3 because it takes 12 to 15 days to incubate, and there's not a lot of thing on. Literally under 10,000 tests people gotten tested, right? Or is it 10,000? Matter. It's not tests taking place. I don't know. I think we closed the borders just in time, but we just surpassed China. All right. But it's not going to make aliens stop humans. We say we go down there and clean the virus. Let's introduce ourselves. They're going to introduce themselves to a disease-ridden planet. And they're us. What are they going to do? Come down with masks on? Come down in body bags or something? Please. Please. The aliens are going to come down. They're going to make everything okay. He's a big dreamer, that post-disclosure world guy. The aliens are going to save us all. All hail UFO Jesus. All hail UFO Jesus. All hail UFO Jesus. All hail UFO Jesus. All hail. All hail. Next on here it is. The WHO estimates 290,000 people a year are killed by the flu. Just so you know, that's the number of the dead that C91 would have to surpass to get some nutty right-wingers to say it's a problem. Literally, if there's 190,000 dead people, would be like, oh, well, not the... It's true. That comes from FOI ABOI on Twitter. Somebody says, OKINOK on Twitter says, we're going to pass 290,000 deaths globally within week. The real number is probably several times higher than the number because many... Oh, yeah. It'll get there, Michael Matthew Morin says. It'll get there. No one has been reporting on developing in third world countries. Good English. All right, ready? Next. I'm shaking my leg. Stop shaking your leg. Get a drink. Next. This comes from To the Stars That Crap on Me. What? To the Stars That Crapped on Me? What? I said To the Stars Academy? Hello. He, Tom DeLonge, didn't care where the evidence would lead. Only that what he discovered would be the truth. We want some basic concepts such as how we intended to approach this thorny issue and presented an essay to his contacts, which became the prologue to Secret Machines Gods. And that was posted by To the Stars Academy 8 hours ago. It has no traction. It just goes to you. Nobody gives a crap about To the Stars Academy anymore. And that made sense for a post by UFO coming up here. So what I'm doing is I'm hovering around the UFO Twitter gang of To the Academy promoters that said, disclosure, it's coming. Not now. And now it's weird backpedaling. I see people saying, well, I never meant it that way. But you said disclosure was going to happen in a couple of years. It's now going on 4 years. We're not a UFO group, first. I mean, we don't investigate UFOs. Remember that? All right. This comes from Matt Hurley. He says, my favorite quote of the year. I told the guy, thank you for saying this. I've been saying it for 16 years. I applaud you, sir, by not going with the popular and easily traveled road. I don't know if that made sense. Speak your mind here anytime you want. Jesus, finally a smart person. Because he says, Matt Hurley, the UFO curse of all curses. No matter how long you will never know any more about UFOs than you know today. You will never know any more about what UFOs really are, where they come from. You will never know any more about what the U.S. government really knows about UFOs. You will never know any more about what the government really knows about UFOs that you will ever know. You'll never know. And then he says, know this, as you lie on your own deathbed, you will be as mystified about UFOs as you are today. Today. And you will remember this curse. Philip Klass said that? Philip Klass said that? I thought Matt Hurley said it. Philip Klass? I hate that guy, but I love that quote. That's so true. Hey, wait. Clayton M. Davis on Twitter replied, oh, that's not true anymore. Disclosure is imminent. Dun, dun, dun. I love these guys. God, if you say anything back, like if I was to say it's impossible, been doing this for 16 years, never heard it. I hear this all the time. Every year, it's always disclosure next year, next year, in 5 years. And I've been here, nothing, never happens. And we're not any closer. To the Stars Academy can put out 20 more FLIR videos, blurry filtered videos, and make you think you're seeing something that's not really a UFO. Screw this. Ufology blows. It sucks. The whole paranormal world's up in an uproar now. You know why? Does anybody want to take a guess why? Can't make as much money. TV show's not going to be going into production. You planned it out. You have a new show you want to put up. Nope. Put it on YouTube. That's your only chance. Next, this comes from Danny Silva, a very well-known To the Stars Academy promoter. To the Stars, I can't even speak. He says, it's just a tweet. Doesn't always have to be about UFOs, aliens, whatever. China has 4 times as many people in the U.S. or something like that. But we now have more cases than. That's not good. All Americans aren't wearing masks like in China. And some Americans still won't stay home. They're also talking about the country opening back up in a few weeks. Now, something. I'm going to show you where I live. And I'm going to show you something amazing. It's going to blow your socks off. No, really, it will. No, because it did mine. So make sure that you don't have, no, leave it on. Socks, your feet will fly off. All right, here we go. Put a shoe on. Let me get this over to the other screen, all right? I'm just going to point out Arizona. Why? I'm not really just me personally and people in this state. And this may be why other people aren't. Really, it's just New York, Florida, Chicago, Los Angeles, or California. Because they're so small. Let me pull this up. Let me see if I got this the right way. All right, let me shrink this. Do that. Don't even do that. All right, let's get this down here. Come on, Rich. What screen am I on? All right, let me get back up so I can see what's going on. I don't know if I missed anything. I missed super chat. Oh, got it. Oh, whoa. Wow. Sorry, I didn't have this up. I was reading. Okay, DB Cooper with an $11.11 super chat. Thank you very much. What are you doing? That's like $20, $30. Stop. Okay. And he says, in all seriousness, love your channel, Rich. Always for a end my day. Thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, DB Cooper. I don't know. Some shows are. I know I'll be perfect. I'm just a regular. Thursday night, still rocking and rolling. Super chat, DB Cooper with an $11.11 Thank you much for that. Again, that's his fun tonight. Guys are nuts. And other people as well. Did I saw I missed anything else? All right. Thank you. So here's Arizona. Not too worried. This 209 number of cases in Arizona, 508. Now that went up from 6 to 8 since 3 hours. So 2 people passed. The people. 56 positive, 33 are pending. Look at this is of number 5. 400 people have only been tested in Arizona, according to this. That's a million. God, that's less than 0.01%. That's nuts. We're I think, oh God, I have lost that bet now that I'm about it. Thinking that 3,000. I think that in the next couple of days, things are going to start to level off. I might be wrong. There's got to be more than 500 cases in a million. This will be a. I don't know whether to be. I was happy for show. I'd since. I don't know. They tell us increasing with some areas of heightened risk. Arizona community-wide death. Here's another one I have. Let's pull this. This goes here. Talk about it, guys. I didn't talk about it really, though, right? I just thought this was a big of what's going on. You can see the red states. These Republicans, Democrats are. Florida, New York. Look how heavy it got hit. What is this, Utah? Is this Utah? Is that how you say it? Denver? I thought Denver was here. This is Denver. That's California. That's Washington. I don't know. What's up there? Canada, eh? What's this? View more. All right. I don't want to have to go through this. What you need to do. Let's see what they say. Nah. Should we do a survey? All right, let's do a survey. People, please keep this window open. Ask you questions after you finish your visit. Serve up here in this window. You can minimize for now. Oh boy, what did I get myself into? Please keep the ads available for Nathan. Please rate the options of navigating site. No. Please rate layout helps you find what you need. I don't know. The consistency. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with anything. You know, or waiting that because it's the end of the period it takes for the when we noticed the numbers and it started entering in coming first. We were one of the first states to get a case, I remember, and then the first case, Washington, right? Wasn't it here? Oh, I clicked. Health is no longer offering in-person customer service. All right. Come on. What do we want to know? Let's get at. We're done playing now. Let's get back to. So another thing that is interesting about this right now, it's the number of cases are being taken care of right now when a paranormal call says, look, they're both sides downtown and you can't get down. At that point, because some people think that this may have to do with alien. Well, always blame it on the aliens, guys. Keep us in our homes. We can't look up at. Well, I've been out every night till about 3, then I go back out at 3:30 and looking up at the sky and nothing. Absolutely nothing. It was just a little today, but this morning. So to see. But yesterday, it was sky. I got some really cool the stars with my camera. All right, let's else. All right, oh Jesus, back to Twitter. He states, he says, the Messiah, whether you he's from systems, ID to manifest above may ultimately erase presences whispering to humanity, there is more than meets the eye. We will one day get at that. Oh my God, from UFO Max TV replied and said, that's unbelievable. Right. What? UFO represents ET from Star System. I can't. I just can't. Here's another one from who. While I think the modern day quote disclosure begun with TSA, I also think could have been delayed for had Tom to what are you talking about and out there disclosure. Is this guy during this? How this guy is not all should have been assigned? I think my disclosure process. So modern day thinks the modern day disclosure would have begun without TTSA. So he thinks T sped up the process where we are now with the disclosure. Well, first of all, Johnny Rocket, whatever the frig your name is, UFO Jesus, there is disclosure, Yahoo. As much as we did last year, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 15 years ago. Am I wrong to say that? I'm going to punch the throat off of me. Am I wrong to say that? Because I don't feel like rarely. Mike Conway. Also interesting to speculate what would have been TTSA message had occurred and original advisors still on board, not mention Hillary winning election. No, good. Another one named Charuz Giuliani. Hey, there are reasons for just about what happens out there. You should figure out what happened that caused this little tiny bit of information being shared with the public, Tom DeLonge. Right. He's just saying that nothing. What are you giving a thing? Guys, we haven't gotten anything in years. We've got nothing from To the Stars Academy. Let's end it. Shut it down while we can. Hey. Don't you think after 3 going on 4 years, we need to shut that stuff down? Don't you think it's time? I think it's time. All right, right straight from NASA's mouth. Listen to this. This is kind of cool, though, I have to admit. Let me open this up. NASA is sending nearly 11 million people to Mars. Well, sort of, it says. The Perseverance rover is set to launch to Mars between July and August of this year, taking along with it the names of 11 million people across the world who took part in the space agency's Send Your Name to Mars campaign. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think it's this. Isn't that it? That deserves one of those, right? Yeah. I haven't done that in years. That actually hurt. Who gives a shit? Wow. Names. Brilliant. Thank you. $250 minimum to get those names on there. Is that how we paid for it with those donations from 11 million people? Did they have to pay to put their names on the freaking thing? They're going to throw it into space. And it's going to be found on Mars, right? By an alien. An alien on Mars is going to look at what landed there. And he's going to figure out that these are people. These are names of individuals, he thinks. He's seen this writing before, couldn't figure it out. Now he's getting it. And this alien's going to look down and he's going to see Rich Giordano. And they're going to go, yeah, but it's Giordano. And they're going to come over here. Actually, it's going to be like the Terminator. They're going to go to Richie from Boston. They're going to start with all Richies from the East Coast, move it over. It'll take them a while to get to the West Coast, the Western United States. So I have time. I see on the news that there's an alien killing Richards and Dicks. We're not taking any chances. We're going to go after the Dicks too. And they're coming for me. They're not going to stop until I'm dead. Why? I don't know. Because my name was on. Because we littered, and they can only figure out what my name was. So they think I littered on Mars with this trash. We're just going to throw shit on Mars and leave it there. What a great people we are. We can't even send it back and not dirty up the planet. They don't realize that you can't get every germ off that freaking rover of anything we send over. It's like panspermia. I've been saying that all week. Can't believe it popped up again. That's what rovers doing. Do you really think they cleaned it 100% of all microbial life that was on Earth before they put it on a rocket and send it over to Mars? There's no way. That thing's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. And we leave it there, just like on the moon. Who gives a shit? Remember in the old days when littering, if you didn't throw something out the window, your father would get mad at you. Throw it out the window. Okay. Whew. And you're like, oh, that was cool. So that's why we throw things out the window at 60, because it's cool. No, I was one of the smart kids that thought it was wrong. Plus, when I grew up, we had the crying Indian, and he looked at the trash being thrown out the window on a freeway. And then he turns to the camera. Wasn't an Indian anyway. It was an American actor, believe it or not. He's got the headdress on and everything. And he starts crying, the tear. Remember, what a great commercial. That commercial was very influential. So was Smokey the Bear. Yes, I said the bear. What did he say? Be safe around forest fires. That was like the old Indian who told all the stories when we were growing up, right? Every Western, every TV show. Here's John O'Reilly, good old American boy, grown up in Iowa. He's a farmer just like his father before him, second generation USA, came over from the old boat, across the old river, came from Italy. Now he's got his wife Marie, and they've got several kids that mill around the house. Everybody's got chores. There's no such thing as TV in the 1800s. Everybody talked like that. And then the voices changed. Remember when the voices changed in the 50s and 60s? Well, we've got a rocket that's been going to be blasted off of NASA, and NASA's got that, and everybody sounded the same. Tell us what you see. Well, we don't know what we've got here, Joe, but we came to see that the Apollo 18 is going to be taking off. Everybody had that weird tinniness to their voice. Sounded like it was almost a little faster than it should be. I love that stuff. I love watching old TV. Now they colorize World War II. They colorize Vietnam, all that stuff. Now they put the very first films ever made in to 4K. You can watch it on the tubes. That's YouTube for your kids coming in here to the old internet. Welcome to GUFON Radio Stream. Glad to have you guys along. Just tell them a little. I'm going to go back in time before we run out of time. So we're going to go back a little bit. I was going to tell you a story about a paranormal event. I think I may have told it, and I don't want to repeat. I didn't do so. Let me pull this up. So don't forget, this Saturday, Jeff and I are doing a live stream from Stardust Ranch, the perimeter. It's the sister property of Skinwalker. It's like Skinwalker Ranch. We're not going in the ranch. We're going to be in the perimeter where there is ample paranormal activity all around that desert. It'll be about a 45 from me from here. I got to pick up. He's right on the way. And we're going to the desert. It's going to be awesome. And tomorrow night is the Space Studio Roundtable. I will be attending the roundtable. We are going to change a little bit over there. Very excited to see how it comes out. Got to keep it fresh, guys. We got to freshen it up. What am I doing? What was I going to get for? Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, I got to get this for you. I forgot. It's I'm going off script right now. I changed things up a little bit. Pardon me for that. Coming up is the Magic 8 Ball. We do it usually on Fridays, but I need to do it tonight. I'm being prompted by the 8 Ball. No, not the 8 Ball from the 80s. The Magic 8 Ball. This one. It's real. That's a real Magic 8 Ball, by the way. I'm like talking original. That's why it looks the way. I tried cleaning it up. It's very old. It's very powerful. All right, here we go. Let me pull this up for you. Go right here. Why am I having problems here? Why am I not? I'll be back. Did I get kicked off? Okay. I thought I got kicked off. That was weird. All right, DB, we'll wait for you. That was really weird what just happened. I can't explain it. I clicked on this link and everything just freaked out. The screen went blank and whatnot. And then I got kicked out. I may have done it by accident, but at least we're here. We're good. Everything's good. Yeah, it did. It was weird. I did. That was my fault. My fault. My fault. I had one more Twitter thing to talk to you about. Or did I? I think I went through them all. Okay. No, that wasn't good. All right, let me close them all up. Gush. Let's open this up, and we're going to go back a couple of years on this right now. So bear with me while I pull it up, because I not only have to do this, but this is going to buy me time to get ready to do. Ball is extremely powerful. The truth, I can it. And I am going to be for once, and I'm just being pulled towards the person. Yeah, we're gonna give. Yeah, I want to see if I could really do it, because I think I'm special. No. Oh, by the way, let's talk real quick. It's hard for me to maintain my emotions for this because Project Blue Book last night, watched it. That was the season finale. They're coming back for season 3. The show was so bad. I actually laughed, and I kept laughing and laughing. I'm going to paint you a super quick and tell me if it's 2 weeks ago. Dr. Hynek and wife me find out that this 5'1", 85-pound Russian spy who looks like a porcelain doll kills another Russian agent, shoots head right at feet. And Mimi goes, huh, and JL and Hynek goes, and I guess murder's normal now. If you saw somebody get murdered for the first time, knowing what's going on, have taken off running. And Mimi just sat, and Hynek just takes a half a step back, like, you almost hit me. And the show, that's just the beginning of last week's show started, or last night's show. They tell you what happened the week before, so they continue where they left off, and the Russian agent is now in prison, military prison, because she found out about Project Blue Book and murdered a guy right in front of her. Well, she's not going to give any information unless she can talk to JL and Hynek's wife, Mimi, first. Ah, God, it was so stupid. Then the guys are off looking for a Russian sub, so a USO. I'm sorry, an American ship. Whew. It's been a battleship, a cruiser, sees a USO, huge water, triangular craft. All right, a real UFO, no doubt in it. Witnesses on the ship see it. And at the brink of World War, and JL and Hynek and the captain are flown over to the ship. Of course, they see the UFO. Then it goes in the water, and they steal a submarine. That steals a submarine, and Hynek goes, you know how to use a submarine? He goes, I'll figure it out, Doc. He'll figure it out, Doc. He gets in the submarine. The latch closes. Looked like it was made of tinfoil. Properly. He gets in there, and he touches a few levers. He's moving. And he's looking out the little window of the scene, and I found the UFO. Of course he did. And they hear him. He must have been on to the speaker radio, whatever they use. God, Doc, you ain't gonna believe this. It's beautiful, man. He disappears because the captain of the Navy ship decides to depth charges. You know, they sink and they go to a certain depth and they blow up. Hurling these. Meanwhile, captain's down in the sub UFO saying, "It ain't what you think it is, Doc. It's something else. It's beautiful." Well, we are supposed to believe that the captain is now dead. J. Allen Hynek, this crazed obsession, trying to figure what happened to his buddy. He figured it out. His buddy, Hynek figured this out. I didn't know. He figured out that the captain he was partners with was teleported to Antarctica. I know. And the show ends, and you see J.L. Hynek and this guy breaking through the ice, heading to Antarctica. So you really think the captain's here? I'm willing to bet my life on it, Doc says. Powerful stuff. Thing I've seen. I couldn't believe that was even aired. It was so dumb. It was awful. It was just like watching 1970s TV shows. It was Meanwhile, every episode this year was fantastic, very enjoyable, not too far reach of reality. So what they're trying to show us here is thing that's happening, even based off that those photos you've seen, big UFOs coming out of the water. It was based on. And so the secret agent giving Mimi information, and she goes and finds it. Oh my God. I can't. Did I ruin it? I hope not. All right. I don't know. Hold on a second. Something happened here. All right. I got to pull this back up. Everything shut down. So I forgot to pull this back up. Here we go. All right. There we go. Let's get that over here. Hold on, Doc. Forget it. We don't have time. Do we? We can go. We don't have to stop at 2 hours, but I know people want to go listen to other shows too, you know. All right. I'm pulling it up. This isn't it. I have to find something. I'll be right back.
اليوم التاريخ 19 12 طبعا الصوت هذا نسمعه في منطقة سمو. توبوا لله يمكن يشبه لكم على أذان الفجر.
It's taller than the Grand Sierra Resort. That's like 150 feet tall.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is James LaFreur, and you're watching the Impossible Channel.
I've been in Las Vegas for 3 years. Goes all the way up. What are these guys? Hey, what's going on, Khan? Thanks for joining us. We're live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Unidentified flying objects through the Luxor light.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at videos we don't normally see every day. Now, don't forget to follow me on my new channel. Subscribe if you can. Link is under the description. This next one includes what's supposed to be flying humanoid. It was posted on another YouTube channel via MUFON.
That is so stupid. It is weird,
In
though,
it,
right?
we can see appears to be a human flying above the ground.
That never
Some
moves
say
a
that
muscle.
it's using a jetpack. I'll say that this is clearly not a human being. Now, we've talked about this before.
You see that light right there in the sky?
This last week, 2 Facebook users posted a video of what appears to be a strange light blinking in the sky.
That's not a phone effect.
I like that he has to get his face in there.
Colors.
This light doesn't appear to come from the ground.
I just don't know why people... never mind.
Now, what's most intriguing is that
That's not me. I am not this guy. I am not using a voice modulator or any other device. I had an allergy attack about 3 hours before the show. Eased so many times. Strain on my throat. Like, times it's crazy.
that both videos are
Changing in the sky, bro.
and I'm not on here, but it's becoming something rather common lately.
How the fuck does it keep changing in the sky, bro?
As you can see, both observers are quite amazed by this light in the sky, as if it's something that doesn't happen every day.
You know, these lights are interesting. I always was hoping that I would see a beam or something come from the ground, maybe a laser pointer. But it only happens when the clouds are extreme, like almost foggy. And I believe they're drones and people put lights on them. You understand? Put them up in the clouds. Capiche? Know what I mean? All right. You don't? Either that or it'd be a UFO.
It's on vibes right now.
If you have any idea or if you've seen anything similar, please do. What is this?
Well, if you want me to tell you what it is, there's a cavern and it broke. Going in. Moving on in.
Come on, man, let's do a nature walk.
Can you imagine if you got sucked down that thing?
In a video posted by Red Wolf Ray, strange sounds can be coming from the woods, and at a certain point, a black creature appears right behind one of the trees. If I'm not, many people are something else.
Isn't that cool, Ray?
Let's watch.
See this the other day? I showed this to you last week.
Hey, get over here. Get over here, Rafe. What is it?
Rafe.
At this exact moment,
First of all, he named his kid Rafe. That is a pretentious name. That kid's gonna get the shit kicked out of him.
video, a creature can be seen lurking behind the trees.
Your name's weird.
Stay behind me.
You're
And
weird.
if this were
Pop.
to be fake, he wouldn't be pointing the camera directly at it.
Rafe.
Curious to know what exactly is.
Call you Rake. Hey, Rake. Don't call me Rake. Hey, Rake.
Are you
Kids
kidding
are mean.
me? All right, let's go. Let's go.
Once they are unsure of what the creature could be, a bear or not, they start running. Once they reach a certain point, they stop and try to find out if it's following them and what exactly it could be.
Is it found?
Wait a minute. What's this? Do you see what I see? That's on the tree. It's a piece of paper and it looks like Bigfoot. What the hell? And I also see skeleton. You see it here? See the eye, the nose, the mouth? Even has its hands up. See this? That's trippy. Wait, now I have this and I thought I saw an arrow. But it looks like it's separated down. It's like a Bigfoot. Confused. That's pareidolia at its best. But why is this there? It told him where to run? This is all fake then.
The creature then shows itself. And to me,
Here it is right
could
there.
be a bear.
Wait a
but it
minute. You mean you got Bigfoot here on this piece of paper, and now you got Bigfoot here? I'm very confused by this. Is this an anomaly in the tree that's perfectly square? Am I not seeing something? Is this a light switch? Oh, God, where am I?
could also be something else.
Oh, it's Alice in Wonderland. That's an arrow. Okay.
Go.
Did you hear the gurgling?
What is it? Are you kidding me? All right, let's go. Go.
Once they are unsure of what the creature could
pushes
be,
that kid
bear
over.
or not, they start running.
Hell yeah.
Once they reach a certain point, they stop and try to find out if it's following them and what exactly could it be.
And you can hear him. You can hear the Bigfoot.
The creature then shows itself. And to me, it could be a bear, but it could also be something else.
Go.
Leave a comment. What do you think is going on here?
Oh, that's an arrow. I don't
Lately, a
understand why
very
it's
interesting
there.
show called Elastra TV on YouTube has been showing what appears to be a reptilian woman that presents herself as Xana.
First of all, these are all BS.
Buenos días, queridos amigos. Buenos días, amigos. То, для чего мы вообще пришли.
All right. First of all, that's a really stupid thing for her to have. Because you only show it to us once. She would do it many times, I would assume, since she's not afraid to do it here. So it's things do this.
It has become a big discussion if we are alone or this is indeed like CGI or real. In this video sent to us by a subscriber, you can see Nicki Minaj supposedly changing her eyes just like Xana. I'm not too sure if this is real though. It could be easily faked by computer graphics. The problem is, people are trying to debunk Xana from Elastra TV till today and without success. Leave a comment. What do you think is really going on here? A subscriber from the Philippines caught what would be an object in this. If it's an airplane, as if it's so sure if this is a drone or something else. The video is quite long, and it doesn't appear to be a drone hovering this region. At a certain moment, the object seems to halt completely. And after some time, it disappears into the sky. What's most intriguing is that there are many videos like this one coming in this last week from subscribers all over the world. Now, one of the things that these videos with anti-gravity. In India, 2000 ago, there was a jar that till today is coined the anti-gravity jar. You pour water into its backside and it doesn't fall. You shake the jar and there is no movement from the water or nothing else loose inside of it. It's kind of crazy, I know. But after watching a couple of videos of it, I'm pretty convinced that there's something wrong with this jar. If it is anti-gravity or not, I'm not too sure. Leave a comment. What do you think is going on here? And did ancient Indians know something we don't?
Oh my god! Yay!
It's the famous Oh my god! Oh my god! Nowadays, almost everyone has a camera that monitors their front door or a specific room in their house. In this case, Caitlin caught a very strange orb, a luminous orb, floating around her kid's bedroom. Now, what's most intriguing about this is that you can see the orb floating around. It seems as if it's just a lamp or something like that, but her kid seems to wake up and look at it. You can see that. In another video sent by one of our subscribers, you can see what appears to be a figure, a ghostly figure, standing in front of his house. The thing is, the subscriber only set up a camera on the front door because he's complaining about seeing something strange, like a ghost, appearing in front of his house.
It's 2:20 a.m. in the Netherlands, 16th March 2020. And this is what the sky looks like to the north. What the
The moon can be a very mysterious and sometimes romantic place to look at. What you're about to watch right now is quite uncommon.
Time for the Magic 8 Ball. I did have to get mentally prepared to do this, so I'm going to ask you guys for 3 questions. Tonight, it doesn't get any more serious, and I don't know why. So let's get this started. Remember to be specific, and I can assist you the only way I know how. Let's go. Shaking it up, it's all ready to go. First question. That's your question, PBR? I don't have to take that question. That's not really anything that would be shared anyway. That to me is like a wasted question. It's irrelevant because I could just tell you that, you know? So I'm going to go with the next question here. Is the C91, we know what it means. Apol understands what I mean. Man-made. Don't know the answer to this, didn't they tell us? Here we go. Is the you-know-what 91... Yeah, wow, that popped up rather strangely. It just like threw itself against the glass. Can't read it. It's weird. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Now, I don't know if you meant, is it man-made to kill us? See, these things you have to be very specific with. So if you want to know certain things, you have to be specific. Just remember that. 2 left. I'm looking now for the next question. So whatever questions came, there it is. Does Rich have COVID-19? Is that music too loud? Does Rich have COVID-19? That's a good question. Whoa. I got a shock out of that. Here we go. It's on an edge, so I have to reestablish ground. Do I have COVID-19? Damn it. It's like I'm getting like a thorn stuck in my hand. Oh. I've got a definite answer here, so here we go. Can't read it. It's too dark. Hold on. My source say no. I have not asked the third question yet. There's 2 questions, 1 question left, and you only get 3 in a 24-hour period. Okay, I think I see it. Magic 8 Ball. This comes from Area 503, and they put it on the board here. Magic 8 Ball. Is that loud? Sounds loud. Magic 8 Ball. Did the U.S. military recover or capture an alien UFO at Roswell? And he does mean in 1947. Here we go. We already have an answer. It is certain. That's it for tonight. I don't have the disease. They did recover an alien craft. And I forget the first question. That was pretty good. I wonder if that's why it was such an... Maybe the important question was... I know the first one didn't have a lot of meaning, but the second one with about me, maybe that was the urgency the 8 Ball had. Yeah, the voice comes and goes. But when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to sound just like Sylvester Stallone, you know what I mean? Yeah, I can do it when I wake up sometimes, you know what I mean? They say, hey, yo, everybody's got, hey, yo, come here, Buckus. Yo, you got a lot of class, you know what I'm saying? Look at you with your voice. You almost sound like him. Even I could do Arnold. Oh, I'm doing Arnold. I could even do Schwarzenegger. Oh, wait, I'm Schwarzenegger. You mean you can do Sylvester Stallone? Him too. I could do that. I don't practice anymore. I get tired of doing it, so I know it doesn't sound that good. Shouldn't even do it. I used to talk to the dog all the time. I go, Angus, where you going? You want to go out? What do you want to go glass? You want some glass? I can't do it. It's so weird with fake teeth. No, they're real. They're real. Joking. Real fake. Blue chicken. What is a chicken? We got green chicken in the chat room. We had the blue chicken earlier. The predator only stayed one color. Hey, Reese. Jaime. They're at the nose. I couldn't get any. So you've been looking for nose the entire show? Yeah. Oh, man, I feel awful. I'm like thinking, I don't know what happened. Why am I out? Oh, I was here during the beginning, but I felt bad, so I wanted to go to the store, come back with a surprise. I came back. What'd you get me there? Is that for me? No, I got myself a Red Bull. Not you. Him. Darcy. Thanks, B. Baker, Lisa Marie, PBR Street Gang, Jocko Johnson, Green Man, Lisa Marie, Gutter Gawker. Are we done? We're done, are we? Why are the lights still on? Why are the lights still on? Are we done? All right. Thanks, guys. We'll just leave the lights. Yeah. What's the use, right? Why keep going? Do something else tomorrow. Oh, by the way, tomorrow, I was going to do it today, but I couldn't. I am going to drive around to the airport and record what's going on down there. I mean, we know, right? But is anybody seeing it other than the news? I want to go and see for myself. I don't trust what they want to show me. So I'm going to go there tomorrow. I'm going to check around, walk around downtown Phoenix. Because I think our state is doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't trust them. We have such low numbers here of that 19. You know? I want to know if I'm going to go into courthouse tomorrow or find out where I can get this information in Arizona and see if they can print something up for me. I'm just going to record it, not going to go live unless I'm in a confrontation with somebody. I will go live. Anyway, if you guys are around tomorrow, you'll get that live notice. So I want to thank everybody. And don't forget, tomorrow night after the show, we're going on Spaced Out Radio for the round table. Right? So that's tomorrow. Yeah. Show here. And then the round table. What was that? I heard. Sounds like thunder. Oh, that's what I hit? What's this one? No, that's not for now. I don't like that one. You're going to put me to sleep. All right. We'll go with this one. So that's it for tonight. Thank you very much. Everybody lagging. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know. You can't help it. It's just with the internet. It's slowed down everywhere because everybody's using it. That's what they told me. That's what I'm sticking with. I'm Rich Giordano. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate the super chats. Everybody who came here. It was a fun show. It went by really quick. I didn't get to a lot of the Back to the Future stuff. That's just who I am. I wasn't going back to the future. Everything went by so fast. I wasted a lot of time. And I didn't talk about what I was supposed to do last night's show. So tomorrow, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to double back on this show. in the other show last night, and I'll talk about what I didn't. And then it'll be a really good show. Right? All right. Like and subscribe. Don't forget that. By the way, I have to mention it. I'm not psychic. Oh, I was going to do a psychic reading. I just got reminded of that. We'll do that tomorrow night. I'm not psychic. I would have predicted the coronavirus a year earlier or so than its official announcement. Thought you were updating that with the official in there. You're lucky I remembered. You want to become a patron? I owe you guys. And it's going to be good. Tomorrow. It's a good video. I'm proud of it. Go to patreon.com/GUFON Radio. It'll be worth it. Support it. Want to become a member to the GUFON Network? You can join GUFON.net. Free. And you're under the umbrella of GUFON Network. You get your own page, your own everything. It's just like having your own website. Free. GUFON.net. Hey, if you like to donate without joining anything or whatever, just go to GUFON.org and have a all over the floor you donate. Have a good night, everybody. We did not watch any of Chuck Bam's top 5 or top 10 best paranormal vids. We knew he was around. We just didn't see him. A question goes out. Should hoaxers be called out on shows like this? I want to talk about that. Never. Tomorrow. And tomorrow we will check in with Las Vegas UFO. We'll videotape planes, drones, helicopters, etc. Them UFOs. We'll do that tomorrow night. And don't forget, exists should not post videos of non-UFOs, ghosts, aliens, shadow people, spirits, orbs, etc. without being outside with the camera, having interaction with the environment, knowing where these things are floating around from. It's not about you. It's about your research. Thank you very much. Hope you all had a great night. And have a good one. Bye-bye. No, go ahead. You can go first. No. You first. I know. You too. All right, bye-bye. Hang up. I can't. I don't like hanging up first. Go ahead, go. All right, bye. You still there? Oh my God. Hang up. What are you doing? Show's over. Hello? Oh, she hung up. You didn't. It's so funny. All right, we'll go at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. Go. You didn't hang up. I knew you didn't. I heard you breathing. You heard me too. I don't know why I can't hang up. I can't let the show go. All right. I know. I got to go too. I'm really tired. I'm hungry too. I'm going to get something to eat. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. All right. Bye. You bye. All right. Bye. Go. God. She's so stupid. Oh, I thought you hung up. I thought you see, I knew you didn't leave. That's why I said it. I was just saying. I knew you were there. I just wanted to see what you would say because I knew you were going to stay quiet, and you were. You were real quiet. So I said that thinking you were quiet. No, I didn't know you were there. I promise. No, I didn't. I don't think that. Oh my God. Now we're going to argue about this. Hello? She hung up. She probably won't call me.